Welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. Our practice today is about opening and stretching our shoulders and chest. If you find yourself experiencing headaches or neck stiffness, often it's because we are holding tension in the chest and shoulders. We will be staying in each pose for about 10 breaths each time. Let's begin in a seated position on our mat. From here, we are just going to start warming up gently by rolling our shoulders 6 times in one direction, bringing your shoulders up high to your ears and sliding them down your back. Now reverse the direction for 6 more times. When you have finished your shoulder rolls, extend your left leg straight and cross your right foot over the extended leg. Sitting tall, place your right hand behind you and twist open your body to the right. Gaze is looking over your right shoulder. You can take a mudra here by touching your left thumb and index finger together. You should be feeling a stretch in your left shoulder blade and an opening through the chest. Release the twist by coming back to center, and this time extend the right leg long and cross your left foot over the right leg. Place your left hand behind you and open and twist to the left. Gaze is looking over your left shoulder. And remember to keep sitting up tall. You don't want to collapse here. Release the twist now and start to make your way onto all fours, tabletop pose. Hands are under your shoulders, knees are hip-width apart. Now slowly walk your hands forward, lowering your forearms to the ground and easing your chest and head down, coming into puppy pose. Our hips and tailbone are reaching skyward and our forehead is resting on the ground. If you can't lower onto your forearms, keep the arms active by pressing firmly into your palms and lift the elbows and forearms off the ground. This is a deep stretch for our shoulders and back and an opening for our chest. Take one more inhale and exhale. Lift your forehead off the floor and slide forward into Sphinx pose, Salamba Bhujangasana. Ensure your elbows are under your shoulders, chest is lifted and open, and the tops of your feet are firmly pressing into the floor. Crown of the head is long, gaze is straight ahead. Glute muscles are firm but not clenched. Remember, our focus is opening the chest here. We will transition now into downward dog. Flip the toes under and press firmly into your palms while you lift your tailbone skyward. Head is heavy between the arms and really stretch out long through the shoulders and back. Don't worry if your heels aren't touching the ground. Spread your fingers wide apart and keep your focus on lengthening the shoulders, sliding them down your back. Look to the front of your mat now and walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Bend your knees deeply here and clasp your hands behind your back. Then bring them overhead and as far forward as you can until you feel a deep shoulder stretch. Check that your chest is not resting on your thighs. Head is heavy and back is rounded. Take one more inhale and exhale. Release your hands, palms come to the floor, and step back onto all fours, tabletop again. From here, inhale as you lift your right hand off the floor, extending the arm overhead, and exhale, scoop the hand under your left arm, coming to rest onto your right shoulder, head touching the floor. You can keep your left arm bent or extend it long overhead. Or if you want to open your chest even more, bring your left hand to rest on your right hip crease, palm facing outward. Bring your left hand back beside your face if it isn't there already, and press into your left hand to lift yourself upright. Re-extend your right arm skyward and release it down to the floor. This time, inhale and extend your left arm up, and exhale, thread the left arm under your right until you are resting onto your left shoulder. Like before, you can position your right arm as it is, or extend it long overhead, or bring the right hand to rest on your left hip crease. Bring your right hand back beside your face if it isn't there already, and press into your right hand to lift yourself upright. Re-extend your left arm skyward and release it down to the floor. From this tabletop position, we will take puppy pose again, walking your hands forward and lowering your forehead to rest on the ground. Hips and tailbone are lifting, and check that your shoulders are dropped down away from the ears. Take deep breaths here, feeling the expansion in our chest and back. Release puppy pose by sliding forward and coming to rest onto your stomach. Legs extended out behind you, and arms are bent. Forehead is resting on the ground. We are going to move into bow pose, Dhanurasana. Begin by bending your knees and reach behind you, grabbing a hold of your ankles. Inhale to engage your abdomen, and exhale, lift your head, chest, and thighs off the ground. If this is too much for you, go into Sphinx pose. Otherwise, keep lifting your thighs, chest, and ribs off the ground, feeling a deep expansion of the chest, gazing forward. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Release the ankles, hands come to the ground, and press back into Balasana, child's pose. Big toes are touching and back is round. Head is heavy, and reach the arms above your head, feeling a stretch into your shoulders. Breathe deeply and slowly here. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Slide forward onto your stomach again. Legs extend behind you. Forehead comes to rest on the ground. Extend your arms out long beside you in a T shape. Turn your head so your right cheek is resting on the mat, looking to your left, and bend your left knee. Keep your arms as they are, but twist open so your left foot is now behind you and sole of your foot is planted to the ground. Extend your left arm skyward and hold here. Or if you want to open further, flip your left hand over and rotate the arm, coming to rest on your lower back. You should feel this sensation in your right shoulder and chest. Right cheek stays in contact with the mat. Bring your left arm out to the side again, creating that T shape with the arms, and release your left foot back to center. Turn your head to look to the right now. Bend your right leg and twist open so your right foot is now behind you, with the sole of the foot planted to the ground. Extend your right arm skyward and hold here, or again you can take this further by flipping the hand and rotating the arm behind you, bringing the back of your hand to your lower back. Take one more inhale and exhale. Release the arms and bring your foot back to center. Start to make your way onto your back now for Shavasana. You might like to bring your arms overhead while we rest here to keep opening and stretching through the chest and shoulders. Whatever position you choose, allow your legs to be heavy and relaxed. Close your eyes and settle in. We will be here for about 2 minutes or 20 deep, slow breaths. Allow yourself to have these calm, restful 2 minutes of the day. Begin to awaken and start to invite some movement into your arms and legs, maybe rolling out the wrists and ankles or stretching out long. When you're ready, come to roll onto your side, head resting on your upper arm. Take a few breaths here in your own time. When you're ready, press into the ground and come upright into a seated position. Take one more deep inhale and lift your arms overhead, palms touching, head looking up. And now take a deep exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.